Hey guys, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I wanted to do my version of Throwback Thursday. So everything I've used today to create this look are throwbacks. Makeup that I haven't heard mentioned in a long time, but used to be super popular. So if you want to see how I came up with this look, then keep on watching. So who remembers the original primer, this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water? This was definitely all the rage. I remember everybody was using this. Now I hardly ever see anybody using it. So put a little of that on, as well as the MAC Strobe Cream. This one, I think, is in the shade Gold Light. Yeah. Man, I haven't used this in forever. Just put a little bit on that. And this will give you that glow. Just like the Hollywood Flawless filter or the e.l.f. Halo Glow. So, our first two throwbacks. Now, for foundation, Maybelline Fit Me. I have the shade 122, Creamy Beige. This is the matte and poreless, and I used to wear the dewy. I forgot what it was. It was still the Maybelline Fit Me, but it was where this is matte and poreless. The other was dewy and something. Anyway, this is such a good foundation, but it doesn't have a pump, which, you know, anybody who's doing their makeup typically has a wipe or a paper towel or something around them. So, to wipe it off their finger like I did. And I'm going to use a brush to get this in. Let me grab mine. This is an e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. And I have had this brush, this particular brush, for years and years and years. I wash it after each time I use it, and it has served me well. It ranks up there with my IT Cosmetics Love is the Foundation brush, which is my all-time favorite. I'm hoping that primer water and that strobe cream will take down some of the matteness of this foundation. And it seemed to blend in really good. It's a good color match for once. That was all my local Walmart had, little neighborhood Walmart had, was the matte and poreless, which is why I didn't get the dewy. So, let me grab a concealer real quick. Alright, I grabbed the Maybelline Instant Age Eraser, as well as the Fit Me Concealer. This, I think I grabbed this in Neutralizer. Yeah, this one's the Neutralizer. And this one is in the lightest shade, Fair, I believe. Just going to put a little bit of this Neutralizer on. And then I'm going to go on top of that with a little bit of that. Okay, didn't mean for this to turn into a Maybelline Fit Me video, but that's Spoiler, that's what my powder is going to be. Blend that out a little bit. Brighten it up a tad. Alrighty. And for powder, Fit Me. Fit Me, Fit Me. This is in 05 Fair. And I love this powder. I'm going to use, who remembers when these velvet sponges were just all over YouTube? Juno and Co., I think, started it out. I think this one's a Shop Miss A one. I did get some one time from I think it was a TJ Maxx or Marshall's. Anyway, there was three of them in a pack. Oh, that's way too much. 3 of them in a pack. Look just like that blue one I just had. And so I used them, or used the first one I grabbed out. I dampened it, used it, and then I always wash my tools right after makeup. And the doggone things, once I washed them, all the fuzzies came off and they ended up back like this. It was the craziest thing. I mean, it's just still sponging, it still works, but still, I was not expecting all the velvet to come off. But anyway, live and learn, get what you pay for. Alrighty, now, obviously I don't have to set the rest of my face, which is another reason why I really like that Maybelline. I'm glad I repurchased that. An oldie. The, oh, it's not showing very good. There we go. The Naked Urban Decay Flushed. And this one is in the, I don't know if these came in different ones or not. This one's in Native. You've got your bronzer, highlight, and a blush. And I'm just going to use the bronzer in this because I've got the Wet n Wild blush and a highlighter palette that I hadn't seen used in ages. So I'm going to go in and use a little bit of this. The plastic is still on that. It's a little orange for me, which might be why I didn't really reach for this personally myself. I think I've used it maybe on one of the kids or one of their friends. All right, so a little bit of that. Let's see, for blush, we're going to go in with this Wet n Wild. This is in the shade Pearlescent Pink. That's what that looks like. And that's just a really, really pretty pinky shade. Let's get a little bit of this. It's got a bit of a glow to it. I picked a pretty intense highlighter palette and a very neutral eyeshadow palette. Oh well. And for highlighter, do we remember this? This is the BH Cosmetics Duo Light Highlight 9 Color Palette. really nice mirror on it. And look at those. Those are fun, fun colors. I've used these on the eyes, the cheeks, the inner corner. Let's go in with, I'm going to put a little bit of this one right here. It's called Double Whammy. Let me just do a little swatch. There we go. I'm going to do a little bit of that. It's pretty pink. Oh, beautiful. Shiny. Showing all the texture. But I do not care. I like it. Now, we are going to, I'm going to take a little bit, this is another throwback, the Shade and Light Contour Palette. And this was the one with the refillable, this was the hard plastic. I had the original, the almost cardboard, it felt like. And I hit pan on several of those shades. Where's my sponge at? I'm just going to take a little bit of this banana shade right there. What's it called? Lyric. And that much. And I'm just going to kind of brighten just right through there a little bit. There we go. Brightened it a little bit. And to set it in, I'm going to use this L'Oreal Lumi, the Shake and Glow Mist. I don't see anyone using this anymore either, but I liked it. The mister was super fine on it. I didn't feel like I was soaking my entire torso when I use that. It is heavily fragranced though. Now for eyeshadow, let me get all my mess sorted out over here. I'm going to use the Tartelette in Bloom palette. There she is, and I have made quite the dent in this palette. This is one of my favorite palettes that I will never get rid of. Let's see, let's go in. I didn't use an eye primer today. I just took whatever was left on my sponge and as far as concealer and just put it up there and powdered it, of course. I'm going to go in with Smarty Pants, which is that shade right there. And come up with some kind of look. I'm going to do the one eye first, and then I'll finish the other one off of the camera. Just going to put a little bit of that up there. I still have some dry patches right there. Probably should have did this eye first, but you live and learn. Then I'm going to go in with another brush and pick up Sweetheart, which is this shade. They are dusty, but they are good, and they still smell like chocolate. I hope everybody's Thursday is going good. Mine, so far so good. I'm going to deepen that just a tad bit with the one beside it, Rebel. And then I'm going to use, for my lid, Rocker and Funny Girl, which are, there's Rocker and there's Funny Girl. But let me deepen it first. I just love the smell of this palette. It just takes, when I use it, it just takes me back. Alrighty, now, I'm gonna use my finger and put this shade Rocker. And I'm just almost tapping it and then sweeping. And I'll take on my pinky, Funny Girl, and just kind of put that in the center just to lighten it up just a little bit. And for the inner corner, I'm just going to use that first shade. It's a matte white or a matte cream. I sometimes have set my primer with that shade. All right. I will, as soon as I can find my clicker. Here we go. I'll be right back and I'll have this idea. Okay, guys, I'm back. So, I ended up putting just a hair of this House Labs liquid shadow just on top, just a very small amount. And this is not a throwback. This is just me wanting to amp up this look a little bit. And for lips, I used, this was an old, I never hear anybody talk about it. This is the Lorac Alter Ego lip stains. This one's in the shade CEO. This is my favorite. It is definitely loved. But I never hear anybody talk about these, but they have they're stains, and they do a good job. I like these. I usually keep these in my purse, but you know, as we saw in yesterday's video, I don't need any more lippies. And for mascara, I grabbed the Too Faced Better Than, well, Sex mascara. This one was actually happened to be one that I had not opened yet, so I used it. I wanted to use the Lash Paradise mascara, but I do not have it anymore. So, at any rate, that is today's look on Throwback Makeup. Throwback Thursday, my version. So, thanks for watching. Be beautiful, be kind, and have a great day. Bye, guys.